God says, I'm tired of trying to reach you. Something very shocking is about to happen. It's extremely important for you to hear this before it vanishes. Don't skip God. Listen carefully. Don't scroll away. You may never hear this again, and it might be the last warning before a breakthrough or a collapse. I've tried to speak to you in your dreams, through people, through silence, through pain, and still your heart wanders. There is something coming that will shake you to your core. You need to hear every word, or you will miss the protection that was meant to cover you. You will miss a blessing that was already reaching your door. Comment Amen to declare you are ready to receive this. I am the Lord your God, and I have been calling your name again and again, but your ears have grown used to noise. Your heart has settled into distractions. I have been patient, but now my spirit is grieved. A shaking is coming not just around you, but within you. This is not a message of fear, but of urgency. Because those who hear me now will walk under shelter, but those who ignore this will cry out later asking why I stayed silent. I was never silent. You were just busy. I am still your refuge, but the door is closing. Hear me now. You've felt it lately, haven't you? The discomfort, the tension, the feeling that something is shifting in the atmosphere. That's not your imagination. Heaven is moving, and I'm preparing to shake the foundations of many things in your life. The old ways, the patterns that have kept you stuck, the cycles that you refuse to let go of, they're being broken. But if you don't surrender now, they will break you. What I want to tear away from you is not a punishment, it is a rescue. Don't fight me. Comment 1111 if you believe I am speaking to you right now. I've seen your tears. I've heard the cries you whispered into the pillow at night when no one else saw you. I know the parts of your heart that even you are afraid to face. But I am not afraid of your pain, your shame, or your anger. I can handle it. I want to heal it. But you have to come closer. You keep looking for signs, but I've already sent them. You're not waiting on me, I'm waiting on you. And time is not as endless as you think. This is a divine warning, but also an invitation. You are not forgotten. You are not unloved. You are not too far gone. But if you keep pushing me away, eventually you'll be left with what you chose: emptiness. I created you for more than surviving. I made you for victory, for glory, for eternal purpose. You are not random. You are not lost in the crowd. I see you, and I am still choosing you, even now. You've asked me, why aren't things working out? The truth is, I have blocked some things to protect you. I've closed doors you begged me to open because they would have destroyed you. I've allowed delays not to punish you, but to develop you. And I've hidden you in seasons where you felt invisible because I was strengthening you in silence. My child, nothing you went through was wasted. But hear me, the season is shifting, and what you do next matters more than you know. There is something shocking about to unfold, and those who are rooted in me will not be shaken. But those who are drifting this will wake them up in ways they never expected. I don't want you to suffer just to understand. I want you to listen now. I want you to trust me now. I want you to turn back now. There are blessings I have stored up for you, things your eyes have not seen, ears have not heard, nor have entered into your heart. But I will not pour new wine into old wineskins. I will not place divine treasure into hands that refuse to let go of idols. You must surrender what you've been clinging to, the relationship that keeps draining you, the habits that are destroying you, the mindset that keeps lying to you. Let it go. I am calling you out of the shadows. I am calling you out of lukewarm faith. You cannot serve two masters. You cannot dance between obedience and rebellion. Choose this day whom you will serve. Because the shaking is not to break you, it's to bring you back. I discipline those I love. I correct those I call. And I am calling you now, before it's too late. Listen, you've been waiting for a miracle, but I've been waiting for your surrender. You keep asking for more, but I'm asking for your heart. I want to be more than just the God you pray to when you're afraid. I want to be your first love again. I want to walk with you like I did with Adam. I want to whisper truth to you like I did with Moses. I want to heal you like I did the leper. I want to use you like I did with Esther and David. But I will not force my way in. You must open the door. And to those who are weary, to those who feel they've failed too many times, I haven't changed my mind about you. You are still chosen. You are still set apart. My grace is not exhausted. My mercy is not thin. My love does not wear out. But you must return to me. You must stop chasing dead things and expecting them to bring you life. You know they don't. You've tried, and you're still empty. This shaking will expose what was never from me. It will uncover hidden things in people, places, and plans. Do not be afraid when things fall apart. Sometimes I have to break what was built without me so I can rebuild what is meant to last. Don't cling to broken pieces. Trust me to make all things new. What if everything you've been taught about money is a lie? A hidden 9-word prayer buried in a classified FBI report is now helping thousands attract wealth without lifting a finger. Scientists say it activates a 150-million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. I've placed angels around you, even when you didn't know it. I've saved you from accidents, decisions, and dangers that you never even noticed. My hand has been on your life since the day you were born, and I'm not finished with you. But you must decide, will you keep walking your own way, or will you return to me fully? I am not halfway. I am not part-time. I am the Almighty, and I desire all of you. Comment 222 if you trust what I'm saying. This is not just another video. This is me reaching for you again, and I may not keep knocking forever. There is a time for warning, and there is a time for judgment. You are standing in the space of grace right now. Use it. Respond while you still have breath. Because soon, very soon, everything around you will be different. And if you are not rooted in me, you will not withstand the wind. Like this video if you know deep inside this was for you. I have not abandoned you. I have not grown cold toward you. I am not like man. My promises are still yes and amen. My faithfulness is unshaken. My power is still mighty to save. I am the Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. I am the God who split the sea, who raised the dead, who silenced the storm, and who still moves mountains. I am for you, not against you. But I need your full attention. Return to prayer. Return to my word. Return to your knees. I miss you. I miss the time we used to share. You've allowed the world to distract you. But the world cannot save you. Come out from among them and be separate. You are not meant to blend in. You are set apart. You are royal. You are mine. But deep down, you know. You feel the heaviness, the spiritual dryness, the silent distance growing between you and me. I'm not distant because I moved. I've been standing here, still, waiting for you to stop running long enough to notice. My voice has not faded. Your ears have just grown tired of hearing what you don't want to confront. But that ends today. This is your wake-up call. You keep asking me for peace. But how can you have peace when you keep making me your last resort? I am not your backup plan. I am the source. I am your strength. I am your protection when everything else breaks apart. And I see the storm coming. I see what's ahead. That's why I'm warning you now, don't wait until you're broken to come home. Come before the fall. Come before the collapse. Come before the next mistake ruins what I was ready to bless. I don't want to see you cry over what you could have avoided. But if you don't listen, pain will teach you what my voice was trying to prevent. Comment 555 if you're choosing to hear me before it's too late. I am the same God who split the Red Sea, and I can split the confusion in your mind. I'm the one who brought water from the rock, and I can bring healing from your heartbreak. I am not out of miracles. I am not tired of loving you. But I need your heart back. Not halfway, not with conditions, not with limits. I want it all, because I know what's best for you. I see the things that look good now but will destroy you later. You don't see it, but I do. And that's why I've been pressing on your heart. That's why things feel uncomfortable. That's why certain doors are closing. I'm pulling you out before you go too far. You've prayed for change, but when I started changing things, you resisted. You wanted the blessing without the process. You asked me to lead, but then got upset when I didn't lead where you expected. My ways are higher than yours. My plans are beyond your understanding. Trust me, even when it doesn't make sense, especially when it doesn't make sense, that's where faith begins. And without faith, you cannot receive what I'm preparing. You've been chosen for something bigger than your past, bigger than your mistakes, bigger than what others said about you. But you won't step into that if you keep trying to fit in with a life I'm calling you out of. The calling on your life demands separation. I know it's lonely. I know people walked away. I know they misunderstood you. But you are not alone. I've been with you through every silent battle. I've seen you smile while hiding pain. I've watched you fight just to stay afloat. And I'm proud of you for not giving up. But now, it's time to stop surviving and start living in the power I placed inside you. Comment 777 if you're ready to step into what I've prepared for you. The enemy has tried to steal your confidence. He's whispered lies that made you feel unworthy, broken, forgotten. But I have not changed my mind about you. Before you were formed in the womb, I knew you. I set you apart. I declared greatness over you. My spirit lives in you, and no matter what your past looks like, your future is still in my hands. You are not your failure. You are not your fear. You are not what they said you are. You are mine, bought with a price, washed by grace, and still held together by hands that never let go. I am not asking you to be perfect. I'm asking you to be real, honest, surrendered. Let me into the mess. Let me into the places you've hidden. I already know what's there. I want to heal it, not shame you. I want to clean the wounds, not expose them to the world. But you keep pretending you're okay. You're not. And that's why I keep pressing, because I love you too much to leave you broken. Why are neuroscientists obsessed with a 9-word sentence? Because this sentence, spoken once a day, is turning financial stress into sudden blessings. More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. The results are so powerful, some believe it's divine. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. I didn't bring you this far to abandon you. The fact that you're still breathing is proof that I still have more for you. You're still in the fight because the story isn't over. The attack came because of what you carry. The enemy fears what I placed inside of you. That's why the battle has been so intense. But greater is he who is in you than he who is in the world. You will overcome, not by your strength, but by mine. My child, don't give up now. The very thing you've been waiting on, praying for, crying out for, it's closer than you think. But if the enemy can get you to quit now, you'll miss the harvest that's already growing. Don't abort what I planted in you. Don't let impatience kill the promise. What I've spoken will come to pass. My word never returns void. But you must stay planted. Stay faithful. Stay close. There's a reason your spirit feels restless. There's a reason you can't find satisfaction in the things that once excited you. I'm pulling you deeper. I'm calling you higher. You're not meant to stay where you've been. It's time to rise. Time to leave behind what no longer serves your purpose. Time to walk boldly into the unknown, trusting that I am already there. The path may not be clear, but my presence will guide you. Step by step, breath by breath. You are not walking alone. Let my word be your anchor. Let my promises be your foundation. When the world shakes, you won't fall if you're rooted in me. Build your life on the rock, not on sand. Because what's coming will test what you built. If you built it without me, it won't last. But if you trust me to lead, even in the hard seasons, you will stand strong when others fall. You will rise when others break. You will shine in darkness because my light will shine through you. Do not be afraid of the future. Do not be afraid of letting go. What you release into my hands, I can multiply. What you cling to in fear, you will lose. Trust is not just a feeling, it's a decision. Choose to trust me again. Even if you've been hurt, even if you feel let down, I'm not the one who failed you. I'm the one who's been holding you together. And I'm still here, asking you to return. I have placed people in your life who are praying for you. You don't even realize how many prayers have covered your name. You're still here because of grace you didn't even ask for. That's how much I love you. But I want you to walk in that grace intentionally now. No more running. No more pretending. No more hiding. Come to me with everything. I will not turn you away. I will lift you. I will restore you. I will bless you beyond what you expected. But I need you to understand something. My promises are not built on your timeline. They are built on my faithfulness. I have never failed, and I won't start now. You've seen people let you down, and you've made the mistake of thinking I'm like them. But I'm not man. I don't lie. I don't change like shifting shadows. What I spoke over you is still alive. It's still waiting on your yes. You've gotten tired in the waiting. That's why your heart feels numb sometimes. That's why you've lost your hunger for me. You don't even know when it started, but you drifted. Slowly, quietly. And now the fire that once burned in you feels dim. But hear me, I can reignite it. I can breathe fresh wind into your soul. I don't need perfect conditions to move. I need permission. I need your surrender. If you'll give me even the smallest opening, I'll rush in like a flood. I'll bring you back to life. Comment 999 if you're ready for me to restore your fire. The things you've been carrying were never meant to be yours. The pressure, the fear, the anxiety, I never placed that on you. You picked it up trying to manage everything on your own. You've been living like you're your own protector, but I am your defender. I go before you and behind you. I hold your future in my hand. You don't have to figure it all out. You don't have to have the answers. That's my job. Yours is to trust me, to lean not on your own understanding, but in all your ways acknowledge me, and I will direct your path. You've asked me for direction, but you're afraid of where I might lead you. You want peace, but you don't want change. You want blessings, but you don't want the pruning. But growth comes with stretching. It comes with discomfort. You're praying for open doors, but some doors I'm shutting are the very ones keeping you from the life I've prepared. Don't fight me when I say no. Don't doubt me when I remove something. I see what you cannot. I hear conversations you'll never hear. I protect you from battles you don't even know you avoided. Trust my no just as much as you trust my yes. I've watched you cling to things that are hurting you, all because you're afraid to be empty. But sometimes I have to empty your hands so I can fill them with better. Sometimes I have to break what you built without me so I can rebuild something that lasts. You don't have to settle for what's comfortable. I'm calling you into something greater. But you won't walk into it unless you let go of what's been holding you back. You keep asking, when is it going to change? And I'm asking, when are you going to listen? You want breakthrough without obedience. You want miracles without surrender. But I'm not a vending machine. I'm your Father. I want relationship with you, not just requests. I want your heart, not just your habits. I want you to know me, not just know about me. There's more I want to show you, but you have to come closer. You have to open the door. Comment 1010 if you're choosing closeness over comfort. This banned wealth signal was hidden in a government vault for over 70 years until now. It's a simple 9-word brain trigger used by elites to attract unlimited money while the rest of the world struggles. But the moment too many people see this, it could be deleted. Click the link in the description and comments before it's taken down forever. I've seen how hard you've tried to stay strong. I've seen you hold it together for everyone else, even when you're falling apart inside. But you don't have to pretend with me. You can fall apart in my presence. I'm not overwhelmed by your brokenness. I'm moved by it. I am near to the broken-hearted. I save those crushed in spirit. You don't have to earn my love. It's not based on your performance. It's based on my nature, and I am love. You are not a burden to me. You are not too much. You are not forgotten, overlooked, or too damaged. I knew every part of your story before it began, and I still chose you. I still loved you. I still called you. And I still have plans for you. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. The pain you're feeling now is not the end, it's the preparation. I'm building something in you. I'm strengthening what's been weakened. I'm healing what's been broken. But you must let me in. The lies the enemy spoke over you, those weren't from me. I never said you were too far gone. I never said you were worthless. I never said you wouldn't make it. I never called you a failure. I never defined you by your mistakes. I called you loved. I called you redeemed. I called you my own. And my word stands above every lie. My truth still breaks chains. My name still has power. If you only knew the angels I've sent to guard you, the danger I've blocked on your behalf, the battles I've fought when you were asleep, you would fall to your knees in awe of my mercy. You would see that you were never alone. Even in your worst moments, I was there. Even in your rebellion, I never left. Even when you cursed me, I still loved you. My goodness is not dependent on your goodness. My love is not fragile. My covenant is eternal. There's a shaking coming, yes, but it's not just destruction, it's awakening. I'm shaking everything that can be shaken, so that what is eternal will remain. If you're built on me, you'll stand. If you're rooted in my truth, you'll rise. The world is unstable, but I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. You can build your life on me. You can trust me in the dark. You can walk with me even when you can't see the way. This is the time to return, to rebuild the altar, to get back into my word, to pray not out of duty, but out of desire, to worship even when you don't feel like it. That's where transformation happens. That's where revival starts. In the quiet, in the surrender, in the moments you choose. Me over comfort. I'm waiting. I'm not far. I'm not angry. I'm calling. Let me remind you who you are. You are not defeated. You are not abandoned. You are not hopeless. You are a child of the Most High God. You carry my spirit. You are crowned with purpose. You are covered in grace. And you are walking into a season where everything the enemy tried to use to break you will become the very thing I use to bless you. I've seen the battle you fight just to get out of bed. I know the thoughts that chase you when the world goes quiet. You wonder if anyone truly sees you. But I do. I see all of it. I see you. You were never meant to fight this battle alone. You keep trying to be strong for everyone else, but you haven't let me be strong for you. My strength is made perfect in your weakness. That doesn't mean you have to collapse in front of people, but you can collapse in front of me. You can lay it all down. The burden, the fear, the exhaustion. You don't have to wear your pain like armor anymore. It's okay to be real with me. I already know, and I still love you the same. I have not forgotten the promises I made to you, the ones you wrote down, the ones you cried over, the ones you think are too late to come to pass. I haven't changed my mind. My timing is not your timing, but my word never returns void. It will accomplish what I sent it out to do. You may not see how, but you don't need to. You just need to keep believing, keep trusting, keep moving forward. I'm not done. Comment 1212 if you still believe I can do the impossible. You've been in a season of silence, a place where it felt like your prayers hit the ceiling, where you started to wonder if I was even listening. But silence doesn't mean absence. Sometimes I pull back, just enough to draw you deeper, to teach you to seek me, not just for answers, but for my presence. I'm not just a solution, I am your source. And when you stop chasing outcomes and start seeking me, you'll find peace that goes beyond understanding. There are blessings attached to your name that haven't reached you yet because your heart isn't ready to carry them. I'm not withholding them out of cruelty. I'm waiting for you to grow into the person who can hold them without breaking. You've asked me to expand your life. I'm expanding your character. You've asked me for more. I'm making sure you can handle more without losing who you are, because I care more about who you become than what you achieve. You are not in this season by accident. Every step, every delay, every closed door, every detour, I've used it all. I waste nothing. Even the pain, especially the pain. What hurt you will one day help you. What tried to break you will one day build someone else. You'll look back and see that even when you felt forgotten, I was working behind the scenes, writing redemption into your story. You don't have to strive to earn my love. You don't have to prove anything. I loved you before you ever took a breath. I loved you on your worst day. I loved you when you didn't love me back. And my love doesn't run out. It doesn't fade. It doesn't depend on how well you perform. I am the same, always. And I'm still here, still loving you, still pursuing your heart. Comment 1515 if you know you're loved, even when you don't feel lovable. Can just saying 9 words daily actually make money flow into your life? A top neuroscientist says yes, and the FBI accidentally confirmed it. This forgotten prayer is now transforming ordinary people into debt-free and financially free for life. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the link in description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. I know you've been disappointed. You were hoping things would look different by now. You prayed, you believed, and still the door didn't open, still the healing didn't come, still the answer didn't arrive, and you started to believe the lie that I was ignoring you. But I haven't ignored a single word. I've bottled every tear, I've marked every prayer. But I see what you don't, I know what you don't know, and I'm working in ways you haven't seen yet. What feels like delay is often protection. What feels like silence is often preparation. I know what you're tired of. You're tired of starting over, tired of betrayal, tired of the cycle that never seems to end, tired of wondering if this is all there is. But I need you to know, this is not the end of your story. This is not where the road stops. You are not stuck. You are not finished. You are not forgotten. You are being shaped. You are being refined. And soon you'll see why the fire had to be so hot, why the nights were so long, why the journey felt so lonely. I was with you the whole time. You may not understand it now, but trust me. Trust that I see the full picture. Trust that I'm still good, even when life isn't. Trust that I'm still working, even when you feel lost. Faith is not always a feeling. Sometimes it's a decision. And I'm asking you today to decide to trust me again. Even if you don't feel it. Even if you're scared. Even if your heart has been broken before. Try again with me. You've prayed for signs, but you didn't always recognize them. I've spoken through strangers, through verses, through moments you brushed off as coincidence. But I was there, speaking, guiding, protecting. You didn't miss me, I was just closer than you realized. You expected thunder, but I came in a whisper. You looked for fireworks, but I moved in silence. And I'm still moving. Your breakthrough is not coming from outside of you, it's rising inside you. It begins when you believe again, when you speak life again, when you declare my promises over your situation even when it looks hopeless. Faith doesn't deny reality, but it trusts in a greater truth. And I am that truth. I am the way. I am the life. And I am with you. You are still chosen, still anointed, still covered. The mistakes you made didn't cancel my purpose. The delays didn't change your calling. The failures didn't erase your future. I knew every misstep before I called you, and I still said yes. I still placed my hand on your life, and I still have more for you. If only you knew the greatness I see in you. If only you saw yourself the way I do, you'd never doubt again. I'm not asking for perfection. I'm asking for your heart. I'm asking you to let me in again, to trust me again, to believe that there is beauty on the other side of this pain, that there is joy on the other side of this storm. You were never meant to stay stuck. You were meant to rise, to walk in power, to live in peace. And I'm here to help you do that. What if the delay is actually the mercy that's saving your future? What if the reason I haven't moved the mountain yet is because I'm still building your strength to climb it? I don't withhold things to punish you. I hold them for the right time because I'm a good father. And even when you don't understand it, I'm still trustworthy. You've cried yourself to sleep asking me why certain things had to happen. You've begged for answers I haven't given you yet. But not everything is meant to be explained right now. Some things I withhold to protect your heart. You think knowing would help, but in truth, it would crush you if you saw it all at once. That's why I lead you step by step. That's why I ask you to walk by faith and not by sight. Because I know what your heart can handle, and I'll never give you more than what grace can carry. Comment 1717 if you trust me even in the unknown. I've watched you wrestle with self-doubt. I've seen you question your worth, question your place, question your ability to be used by me. But listen to me, I don't choose people based on perfection. I choose the willing. I choose the surrendered. I choose the ones who are humble enough to admit they need me. You don't need a spotless past for me to use you. You don't need the approval of others. You don't need a title or a stage or recognition. You just need to say yes. Yes to me. Yes to the path I've laid before you. Yes to letting go of control. You are not overlooked. You are not invisible to me. The very things you think disqualify you are the same areas where my glory will shine the brightest. I love using broken things to display my power. I love using the unlikely to reveal my strength. So don't hide your wounds. Don't hide your story. I will redeem every part of it. What the enemy meant for harm, I will turn for good. That's my specialty. That's who I am. You keep looking around, comparing your journey to everyone else. You see them running ahead and wonder why you're still waiting. But you don't know what I'm doing behind the scenes. You don't know what battles they're fighting silently, and you don't see the preparation I'm doing in you. Comparison will always rob you of peace. Look to me. Keep your eyes on me. Your story is not behind. It's unfolding exactly how I designed it. You've prayed for peace, but you've kept yourself tied to chaos. You've asked for healing, but you keep reopening the wounds. You've begged for change, but keep walking in circles. This is your moment to shift, to break out of the cycle, to stop revisiting what I've asked you to release. You cannot step into the new season while holding hands with your past. Let it go. It's not easy, but it's necessary. You will not lose what's meant for you. You will gain what I've had planned all along. Comment Amen if you're ready to let go and walk with me. Why are 55 countries using the same mysterious money script? Because a leaked research file just exposed a 9-word pattern that activates wealth-attracting pathways in the brain. Repeat it daily, and watch money flow like water into your life. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. The enemy has tried to convince you that you've gone too far, that it's too late, that you've missed your chance. But I'm not bound by time, and I'm not limited by your mistakes. I can redeem the time. I can restore the years that were stolen. I can rewrite your story in ways that will make you weep with gratitude. But I won't force myself on you. I wait for your surrender. Not because I need it, but because you do. The deepest healing begins when you stop running from your pain and start handing it to me. When you stop hiding behind strength and let me hold your weakness. I'm not looking for performance. I'm looking for honesty. I'm not asking you to clean yourself up. I'm asking you to come as you are. Because when you do, I can begin to rebuild what life tried to tear down. And what I rebuild will be stronger, more beautiful, and more lasting than anything you had before. You don't need to have it all figured out. Just take the next step. One step of obedience opens the door to the next. One act of faith can shift the entire direction of your life. You've waited long enough. You've doubted long enough. You've talked yourself out of the breakthrough too many times. Now it's time to rise, to believe again, to trust again, to walk boldly into what I've prepared. You are more powerful than you realize, not because of your own strength, but because of the Spirit that lives within you. The same power that raised Jesus from the dead lives in you. That means you can overcome what tried to bury you. You can rise from what tried to destroy you. You can speak to storms and see them calm. You can walk through fire and not be burned, because I am with you. Every tear you've cried has watered the ground where I'm about to grow something beautiful. Every lonely night has been recorded in my book. Every prayer, even the broken ones, has reached my heart. I am not deaf to your pain. I'm attentive, I'm present, I'm near, and my timing is perfect. You're not late, you're not missing anything. Stay with me, keep walking, keep trusting. Your breakthrough may not come the way you imagined. It may not arrive with noise or announcement, but when it comes, it will be undeniable. You will know it was me, because no one else could have done it. No one else could have turned it around the way I will. No one else could have healed that deep. No one else could have opened that door. So wait with expectation. Worship while you wait. Praise before you see it. That's faith. And faith pleases me. The next chapter of your life is going to make sense of the pain. It's going to make sense of the tears. It's going to reveal why I closed those doors, why I removed those people, why I asked you to walk through fire. You weren't being punished. You were being prepared. You weren't being broken. You were being built. And when it all unfolds, you'll fall to your knees in worship, not just because of what I did, but because of who I was through it all. I'm not just the God of the breakthrough. I'm the God who sat with you in the waiting. I'm the God who comforted you when you didn't think you could go on. I'm the God who stayed when everyone else walked away. That's who I am. And I will never leave you. Not now, not ever. You're mine. You always have been. But I want you to know, I see you. I've been walking with you every step of the way. And I have not forgotten what I promised you. The time you've spent in the valley was not wasted. I was teaching you to depend on me, not your own strength. I was showing you that even in the darkest place, I am still the light. You've looked around and felt like everyone else is moving forward while you're stuck. You've questioned if you did something wrong, if you missed something, if I'm withholding things from you. But listen to me, delayed does not mean denied. I work in seasons. I plant in one, water in another, and harvest in the right time. You're not being punished. You're being positioned. Sometimes I take longer because what I'm building in you is meant to last, not collapse. I don't build quickly. I build deeply. Because I'm not just after a moment, I'm after your future. There's a quiet strength rising in you, even now, a strength you didn't know you had until you had no choice but to use it. That strength isn't your own. It's me in you. I've been your strength when you were weak. I've been your voice when you didn't know what to pray. I've been your peace when the storm surrounded you. You didn't get here by luck or accident. You are here because grace carried you. And grace is going to keep carrying you through what's next. Comment 333 if you know you've been carried by grace. You're about to see the reasons why you had to wait, why you had to walk alone, why I let certain people leave, why some doors didn't open when you begged me to open them. You're about to see the beauty on the other side of confusion. I never abandoned you. I was preparing the path ahead so that when you walk into what I have for you, it won't be shaky. It will be stable, firm, lasting. You've thought, God, I don't know how much longer I can do this. And I'm telling you, don't give up. You're closer than you think. You've been standing in front of a wall that's about to crumble. And when it does, you'll realize the pressure you felt was the final push. You've been tested, stretched, and refined, but not without reason. I've been forging you like gold. And what comes out of this fire will shine. What comes next will be filled with my glory. What secret did the FBI hide about your brain and money? They discovered a phrase just 9 words long that flips a switch in your mind to attract wealth without effort. It's already changed the lives of thousands of people in just weeks. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. I am not the God of temporary things. I am the God of foundations. The God who makes rivers in deserts and paths in wilderness. I don't just bring you out, I bring you through. And when I bring you through, you come out stronger, wiser, deeper. Your spirit matures, your vision clears, your heart softens. You begin to understand that my plans aren't just good, they're perfect. And even in suffering, I'm still working all things for your good. You've survived things that were meant to destroy you. You've walked away from things that tried to keep you bound. That's not weakness, that's evidence of my spirit alive in you. You are stronger than you think. And the battles you've faced are proof of the calling over your life. The enemy wouldn't fight you this hard if you weren't carrying something valuable. That's why it's been so hard. That's why the warfare has been so intense. But I've covered you through it all. Comment 222 if you believe the warfare was because of your purpose. You've been asking me to change your situation, but I've been using your situation to change you, to shape your perspective, to stretch your faith, to deepen your trust. Because the version of you that will walk in the blessing can't be the same version that survived the trial. I'm transforming you, molding you, not because you're broken, but because I see more in you than you see in yourself. And when I take something away, it's never to leave you with less, it's to prepare you for more. You cried when they walked away. You questioned when the opportunity closed. But what you don't see is what I protected you from. Some things looked good on the surface but would have drained your soul. Some relationships felt right but were planted in the wrong soil. I remove things not to hurt you, but to heal you, to protect the purpose I've placed inside you. Your value is not in what you do, it's in who you are to me. And who you are is my child, my beloved, my creation. You don't have to prove your worth to me. You never did. I loved you before the world ever had an opinion about you. And my love doesn't change. I'm not moved by your performance, I'm moved by your heart. Your tears reach me faster than your words, and your surrender is more powerful than any achievement. You've come a long way. Even if you don't feel it, even if you can't see it. The fact that you're still standing is proof that something holy is holding you up. I've been holding you together when you felt like falling apart. I've been healing wounds you didn't even know were open. I've been speaking peace over you in rooms filled with chaos. I've been in every detail. I know you don't have all the answers right now. That's okay. You don't need to. You just need to keep walking, keep trusting, keep lifting your eyes to me. I will not let your foot slip. I will not let you fall. I will guide you with my righteous hand. And every place you thought was barren will become fruitful. Every dry season will turn to rain. Every closed door will be replaced by something greater. You're entering a time of divine reversal, where the things that were lost will be restored, where the things that were delayed will be delivered, where the things that seemed broken beyond repair will be rebuilt by my hand. But stay with me. Stay close. Don't wander when it gets quiet. Don't doubt when it gets dark. That's when faith speaks the loudest. Miracles don't always look like fireworks. Sometimes they look like peace in the middle of the storm. Sometimes they look like waking up with new strength when you didn't think you had any left. Sometimes they look like choosing forgiveness, choosing to worship, choosing to trust, even when nothing makes sense. That's where I move. In those small, holy choices, I'm still the God who opens blind eyes, who breaks chains, who walks on water, who heals the sick and lifts the broken. I'm still the same yesterday, today, and forever. And I haven't forgotten you. I haven't passed you over. I'm coming through for you, just like I said I would. Not a word I've spoken over your life will fall to the ground. It's all in motion. Just wait and see. You are not done. Your story is not over. In fact, what's coming next is going to make sense of everything you've endured. You're going to look back and thank me not because it was easy, but because it brought you closer, because it drew you deeper, because it made you who you are now. You've been through the fire, through the waiting, through the breaking, and you didn't give up. That's not weakness. That's proof of endurance. I've been strengthening your spirit when it felt like everything else was falling apart. I wasn't ignoring you in the silence. I was shaping you. You've prayed for change, but I've been changing you. You're not who you were last year, last month, or even last week. You've been stretched, pressed, but not crushed. You've questioned, cried, but never stopped hoping. That hope, no matter how small, is a seed, and I'm watering it. You may not see the full harvest yet, but roots have taken hold. Your faith is deeper than you think, and soon, what you planted in tears, you will reap in joy. You were never meant to live in survival mode. I've called you to thrive, to breathe freely, to live fully, not just to get by, not just to hold on, but to walk in power, to wake up with peace, to move with purpose. And I know it's hard to believe that when everything feels uncertain, but that's when faith matters most. When the path isn't clear, but your heart chooses to follow me anyway. Comment Amen if you believe this time will be different. You don't have to wait for everything to be perfect to walk in purpose. You don't need every piece in place to say yes to me. I've used the broken, the rejected, the doubted. I've raised up warriors from the ashes of shame. I've turned failures into testimonies. And I'll do the same for you. All I need is your surrender, not your perfection, not your plan, just your trust. Lay it down and watch what I'll do. A neuroscientist says yes. A 9-word script, long buried in government files, can fire up a prehistoric brainwave that pulls money in faster. This breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You think you're not ready, but you've been in training all this time. Every setback, every unanswered prayer, every moment of confusion, it's been preparation. I've been building you in the dark so that when the light shines, you'll be ready to stand, not shaken, not unsure, but confident in me. I don't waste pain. I redeem it. And what you thought disqualified you, I will use as evidence that grace is real. I know it's been lonely. I know there are nights you lay in bed wishing someone understood the weight you carry. But I've been near you in every one of those moments. I've caught every tear. I've heard the prayers you didn't have words for. I've stood beside you when you thought no one saw. And I'm proud of you for not quitting, for not walking away, for staying, even when you didn't feel strong enough. You've watched others walk into their blessings and wondered when your time would come. And I want you to know it's coming. But I'm not just preparing the blessing, I'm preparing you to hold it. Because what I give you won't be temporary. It will be established. It will have roots. It will last. I'm not interested in flashes of success. I'm interested in legacy. And you are part of that. Comment 777 if you know your breakthrough will be established and lasting. Don't let your current condition fool you. What you see now is not all there is. What feels like delay is divine alignment. I'm bringing pieces together that you don't even know exist yet. I'm working in places you haven't stepped into yet. I'm speaking your name in rooms you haven't entered. You're focused on what's in front of you, but I see the whole picture. I see the open doors just around the corner. I see the healing that's already begun. I see the reconciliation, the provision, the peace. It's coming. Just keep walking. You've asked me to show you the way, and I've been lighting your path, one step at a time. I rarely reveal the whole journey at once, not because I want to frustrate you, but because I want you to trust me daily. If I gave you the full picture, you might run ahead. You might rely on your own understanding, but I want you to rely on me. One prayer at a time. One decision at a time. I'll never leave you guessing without direction. I'll always guide a heart that's listening. There are things in your heart that even you don't fully understand. Desires, longings, dreams you buried because life got too loud. But I haven't forgotten them. I placed those dreams in you for a reason. Some I've delayed to protect. Others I've stirred recently because the time is near. Don't be afraid to dream again, to believe again, to try again. Just because it didn't work before doesn't mean it won't now. I'm doing a new thing, and I'm doing it through you. There will be moments where fear tries to pull you back into what's familiar. When that happens, speak my name. There's power in it. When you feel weak, speak my truth. When the lies get loud, drown them with praise. The enemy is terrified of a child of God who knows how to worship in the middle of a battle. Your worship confuses hell. It reminds every demon that no matter what comes against you, you belong to me, and I always win. You are not just surviving, you are rising. You are walking into a new season with a deeper strength, a clearer voice, and a stronger foundation. You won't be easily shaken this time. The things that used to trigger your anxiety won't have the same grip. The fears that used to stop you won't be louder than your faith. You've grown, and it shows. And heaven has noticed. You are not behind. You are not too late. You haven't missed your moment. You are exactly where you need to be for what I'm about to do. Keep showing up. Keep choosing me. Keep expecting me to move, because I will. Not just around you, but in you, through you. Because what I'm building in you will impact more than just your life. It will touch generations. You've been asking for revival, and I want you to know it starts with you. In the quiet places, in the surrendered moments, in the unseen choices. That's where fire is born. That's where power grows. You are not powerless. You are not empty. You are filled with my spirit, and nothing is impossible for me. So don't shrink back. Don't apologize for being chosen. Don't dim your light to make others comfortable. Shine, speak, move. Walk in what I've called you to. You are my vessel, my voice in the world, my light in the dark. And you don't need anyone's permission to be who I've made you to be. Stand in confidence, not in yourself, but in me. And when you do, watch what happens. Watch how the atmosphere changes. Watch how doors open. Watch how healing begins. Not because you forced it, but because I moved through you. Every burden, every fear, every unanswered question, give it to me. You don't have to have the answers, that's what I'm for. You don't need to know what tomorrow holds when you know the one who holds tomorrow. Your future isn't something to fear, it's something I've already walked ahead into. I've seen every day of your life before you lived one of them. And nothing, absolutely nothing, takes me by surprise. Rest in that. There's nothing weak about surrender. The strongest thing you can do is say, God, I can't do this without you. That's not failure. That's wisdom. That's faith. And it's what I've been waiting for. I've been waiting for the moment you finally stop trying to handle it all alone. I've been waiting for you to collapse into my arms and admit you need me. That's when healing begins. That's where strength is made new. Comment Amen if you're ready to hand it all over to me today. You've believed that asking for help is a sign of failure, but that's a lie. I never told you to go through this life pretending to be fine. I created you for connection, first with me, then with others. Isolation is where the enemy plants lies. It's where shame grows. It's where fear echoes the loudest. But I'm calling you out of that darkness. I'm calling you into the light, into healing, into truth. You don't have to hide anymore. Could your brain be the reason you're still broke? Scientists just confirmed. A 9-word sentence hidden deep in your subconscious may be blocking money from your life. But now you can reverse it. Say these 9 words, and wealth starts to follow you, starting today. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There's nothing about you that scares me away. Nothing you've done, nothing you've thought, nothing you've felt. I already know every detail of your story, and I'm still here, still choosing you, still loving you, still calling you. You haven't ruined anything I can't restore. Your mistakes aren't stronger than my mercy. Your sin isn't greater than my sacrifice. I knew the price, and I paid it. Willingly, joyfully, because I saw your face, I saw your heart, and I said, "You're worth it." I want to take you deeper, beyond surface faith, beyond just knowing my name. I want to show you what it means to walk in intimacy with me, to hear my voice in your spirit, to feel my peace when everything around you is chaos, to trust me even when you can't see where I'm leading. That kind of faith doesn't grow overnight. It grows in the quiet, in the unseen, in the moments no one else applauds, but I see it. I see every time you choose to believe me anyway. That matters to me. Comment 1111 if you're ready to walk deeper with me. Don't mistake my silence for distance. I know it's been hard. I know there have been days where you've felt forgotten, but I haven't gone anywhere. Sometimes I speak loudest in the silence. Sometimes I draw you closer by stepping back just enough for you to come seeking. And when you do, you find me. Every time. Because I'm never far from the broken-hearted. I'm near. Always. There's healing waiting on the other side of your surrender. Real healing. Not the kind that just covers the wound, but the kind that goes deep, that transforms, that brings lasting peace. But it starts when you stop pretending you're okay and bring me the truth. You don't have to protect me from your pain. I've already carried it. I've already felt it. I just want to carry it with you now. I want to walk you through it. I want to show you that even your darkest place can become holy ground. You are not too complicated for me. You are not too emotional, too broken, too far gone. You are exactly the one I came for. I left the 99 for the one, and that one is you. Every time, I would choose you again and again. My love is not fragile. My love is not temporary. It is fierce. It is strong. It is everlasting. And it is yours. I know you're still wondering how I'm going to work it out. You look at the mess and think, how could anything good come from this? But I specialize in impossible situations. I spoke the universe into existence. I breathed life into dust. I parted seas and raised the dead. Nothing is too hard for me. I don't just restore, I resurrect. I bring life from what looked lifeless. I bring beauty from ashes. I bring purpose from pain.